Hello everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of The Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, well, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank you all in advance. But on tap on this episode, we're going to be tasting and reviewing another beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing. So this beer, this is one of their year-round beers, and it's been on the market for quite some time. I just haven't had a chance to review it because there's so much product on the market. What are you going to do? But I figure now's a good time as any, so let's do this. I'm grabbing the bottle. So this, Sierra Nevada, this is their Torpedo. Finally, the Torpedo. So this beer, they're calling this an extra IPA. But really, that's just another word for a double IPA, but we won't tell anybody. So this extra IPA, this beer clocks in at 7.2% ABV, and it's got an IBU of 65, and it's made with 3 different types of hops, and those hops are Citra, Crystal, and Magnum. So without further ado, let's crack the top on this beer finally, and let's have some fun. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Zero smoke out of the bottle. Let's get a extra IPA pour on this one. A little extra IPA pour. There we go. Let's see the color here. Got a nice color. It's kind of a burnt orange with a little bit of amber going on. Not too much foam on top. Not too much at all, but let's give this a swirl, and let's give this a nose, and what do we got going on? Here we go. Well, what do we got here? What do we got? Well, we got a little bit of earthiness coming through. We definitely have some sharp pine coming through as well. But we keep swirling this because there is some citrus. There's a little bit of orange. And there's also a hint of peach coming through too. So, what do we make of that? What do we think of that? What do we think of that? Well, I guess we're going to jump right in. I'm going to give this a sippy sip. And yeah, we're going to dive bomb the Torpedo right out of the submarine. And let's shoot the Torpedo off, and here we go. Prost to the Torpedo. Finally, baby. Well, first and foremost, medium-bodied beer. Medium-bodied. It's a little oily, a little syrupy. Another sippity sip here. And the flavor palette is kind of following the nose. It's very similar. However, we're getting that earthiness coming through. And that pine is kind of, it's kind of, it's jabbing through, man. That pine is really, really jabbing through. What else are we getting? And it's mellowing out with a little bit of citrus. Some of that orange is coming through, but not very much. We're also getting a little bit of that peach, but there's a big presence of a bitter grapefruit, almost like a grapefruit pith is also coming through. I'll give this another swirl here and another swig. Yeah, that bitter grapefruit is definitely, jabbing at you as well. But at the very end, there is a very, very subtle sweetness coming through, a caramel sweetness from the malts, which is kind of nice. But let's see here. What am I going to give this on the pint-o-meter? Well, I'm going to give it one more sip, I think. I'm going to give this beer a 7.5. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It has some balance issues. I really wish on the nose, I wish that pine wasn't so stringent. I wish it was balanced out with a little bit of the citrus a little better. And the same with the palate. I wish that pine wasn't so jabbing through it in your face. And I wish the bitter grapefruit pith was kind of dialed down. I wish that orange notes and that citrus notes would be brought up, or maybe even a little bit of the sweetness from the grains could be brought up a little bit just to balance that out. But all in all, solid beer, headed in a good direction, very solid, and yeah, I finally reviewed this beer. It's it's been on the table for a while. But with that, I'm going to take one more quick sip, and I'm going to shut up. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubsafapinton.com, or the blog, which is www.pubsafapinton.blogspot.com. And with that, I'm raising this pint, baby, and we will see you on the next episode. So, as always, cheers, PROST, and enjoy!